This is Russ. Yeah, I'm headed out of Costco. No, not the regular Costco I usually go to. Another Costco. Yeah, this was the Mount Prospect Costco. A little bit farther from my normal Costco. However, I had no choice but to come here because they have closed my Costco down in terms of the food court. Yeah, I mentioned this already. Yeah, they're going to shut down for 3 weeks. They're doing a renovation. My guess is that they're going to change their food court area so that the guys giving you the food will not be giving it out in one location but to another location. Here's what I mean by that. Let me show you a picture of the Schaumburg Costco. That's not where I just came from, but here's the food court area of the Schaumburg Costco. And you might notice that the opening where they give you the food kind of faces all the tables. I think they're going to do that with this current Costco that I usually go to. And that's because it keeps people away from people coming out of the checkout line. Yeah. So, I mean, if you place an order, you go to a kiosk, you place your order, then you come up to get your food. There's usually a line of people waiting in front of the window of the of where they give you the food, and that line gets in the way of people exiting from the checkout lines. So if they turn it 90 degrees, go facing the seating area, that gets all the people away from that. That's what I'm thinking they're going to end up doing. Yeah. Let me show you a picture. Since I was at the Mount Prospect Costco, I figured I'm going to take a video of them making a pizza. How's that? So if you watch this video, you'll see that they put a pan down and then they start to press out the dough, okay? And then they roll it. They roll this, I don't know, it's kind of like an aerator. They roll this thing and it basically pokes little holes in the bottom of the dough, right? And then once they do that, they put it on this rotating machine that essentially will automatically put the sauce. This is a tough angle to turn here, but you can't really see when the cars are coming and when they're not coming, so you got to really twist your neck to see it. Okay, so they put it on this rotating platform, and then the little robotic arm automatically applies the sauce. Yeah. Then all they got to do is sprinkle on the cheese, and they're done. Yeah. And if it's pepperonis, then they got to put the pepperonis on there, of course. But it's pretty automated. Yeah, it's pretty quick. That's why there's a consistency between Costco pizzas. Now, the only thing that's not consistent, I mentioned before, is sometimes the pizza is a little thicker, sometimes a little thinner. That's because I think the person who stretches out the dough, you put it on there, they kind of hand stretch it, they kind of hand push it, and then they roll the roller. So if they push it one way, it might be feeling a little thicker. They push it a different way, it may not feel as thick. I found that the pizzas at the Mount Prospect location seem to be a little thicker. It must be just the way that they hand push the pizza or something. and of course sometimes the cheese seems to be a little bit more over there too. So now why don't I always keep going to the Mount Prospect Costco instead? Well, they're a little farther from me. Yeah, it's several miles further away. Then of course there's several miles to get back too, so it adds mileage. So that's why I don't go there as often. The other one's a little closer to me. But the concept's the same. They all have the same machines and they all have the same way of making the pizza. So there is definitely some consistency in that regards. The taste of the pizzas are pretty much the same. It's just that sometimes some are a little thicker than the others. Some have a little more cheese than the others. But that can vary pizza by pizza, of course, depending on who's making the pizza at the time. All right, so are we going to talk about pizza all day? No. But I wanted to show you that. Since I was already there, I figured you might be interested in seeing it. Maybe you've already seen it in some other videos, but not from me. This is the first for me. I just sat by the window Yeah, I guess sat there. The lady saw me filming her, filming, recording her. So I bet you she gets that a lot. You know, kids are probably always watching it. But I was there really early. I was one of the first customers there, right as they opened. So I got my pizza and I got out of there. But I did walk a little bit around the Costco while I was there, and then as I was heading out, I said, "Oh, let me record the lady doing the pizzas, because I figured you might want to see that." So, all right, it's probably gonna rain today. Today's Monday as I'm recording this. It's 41 degrees outside right now. Yeah, it's gonna be in the 40s and low 50s at best this week. But I think by the time we get closer to Sunday, so another 6 days from now, I might be able to get out there to ride a little bit. I still have to do the review of the watch. That's the one that's on my wrist here. I might do that on that Sunday and then finish it and then send it to them and let them approve it. Then I can at least upload it to the Russ is Right channel, which is where you'll see it. So, but I will tell you this in advance, okay? The watch is pretty good, and so the review will be pretty good, all right? I think they'll be happy with with my results of the testing. I've been testing it for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I've been wearing it every single day. I've been checking all the functions every single day. I've been testing it to see how long it'll last before I need to charge it. Lasts a long time, I'll tell you that. Into multiple days. Yeah, it's pretty good. So some other watches, especially like the iWatch, people have told me that they can't even get more than like 18 hours of charge time. Let me know if that's true. If you have an iWatch, let me know how often do you need to charge your iWatch. Okay, that would be helpful for me to know. I don't own an iWatch, obviously, so I don't know. But if you have one, tell me how often are you required to charge that? And if you don't charge it by that time, does it just die? Okay, let me know. Some have told me about 18 hours. Let me know if that's true or not. So I don't know. Either way, if it's only 18 hours, then daily you're charging it. But let me know. Right? That'll help me on my review. What else is happening? Let's see here. Things are rolling around on the ground. That's what you're hearing. The bags of stuff that I bought. So I am out of food right now, and I have to find some food. And I told you guys too that I have to change my diet a little bit. So I'm debating what I need to go to get and where I'm going to go get this at. Part of me says just wait until Wednesday, because Wednesday there will be the new ads come out on Wednesdays for food ads in our area. Let me know in your area. When do the food ads come out? All right, is it Wednesdays like us? Let me know. So I'm debating, should I just get the tail end of the sales going on now, or should I wait till Wednesday? There's not that many good things happening this week as far as things that I would eat that's on sale. So maybe I'll have to wait till Wednesday. But I literally have no food in the refrigerator right now. I mean, there's food, but not the stuff that I normally would need to eat. And there's a lot of things like, condiments and things like that, but that's not food. That's extra stuff. So I need to find some things to eat. I was gonna go to the Chinese buffet, the other Chinese buffet today, and take you guys there. Not the Royal Buffet. Royal Buffet is a little expensive for me. I only go there when we have special parties and things like that. We have to go there. Otherwise, this guy's coming over to my lane. I'm going to move over a little bit. That little beeping you hear is when I move my car and I cross over the line. Yeah, there's a lane keep assist on my car, but that car seemed like it was coming close to me, so I moved over. Anyway, I was going to go to the Hibachi Grill buffet that's in Elk Grove Village, just to see how they are. And I know at least one of you guys said, if you do more food reviews, we'll subscribe. Yeah, you're not going to get that many. I can't. If you're new here, let me tell you why that is. Is because, I have the diabetes thing going on, so I can't go to every place like some other food review people would go to. I'll just go to places that I can, and it'll be infrequently. I mean, I can't do it like every single time. I'm not able to do that. So I'll bring you where I can bring you. By the time you see this review, I don't know when you'll probably see this review after I did the Potbelly sandwiches review. So little by little, I'll bring you to different places where I go to different places, but I don't go out that much other than Costco. Go to Costco and get pizza every day. But yeah, you won't see that many from me, but yeah, you should resubscribe anyway. See what else is going on with me. So yeah, so what else am I going to do today? I'm not really sure. I really prefer to go and do things somewhere, but there's nowhere to go, and it's still too cold to ride my bike, so I'm not going to do that either. You know, people have been asking me lately, are the bike prices going to go up? Yeah. Let me just easily say it that way. Yeah, they're going to go up. Everything's going up. I mean, with the tariffs and everything going on, everything's going up. Let's not talk too much about this stuff on the channel, okay? But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, pretend nothing's happening. We all know the tariffs are going to affect a lot of stuff. So, yeah, your bikes are going to be affected too. Where do you think the bikes come from? Come on, most of them come from Asia, okay? So, yeah, tariffs are going to hit it. So, a couple of people sent me emails and asked me, is this the time to buy an e-bike? Yeah, pretty much. If you're on the fence about buying one, I think you should get it now while you can, because the prices will go up, you know. So we're talking very, very shortly, if they haven't already gone up, will go up. So unless the tariffs and things, you know, get pulled back again, yeah, they're bound to go up. I mean, the people bringing it in are going to have to pay it. So who do you think is going to pay that after that? It'll be the consumers. So yeah, I mean, you can say that for anything. Not even just bikes, but bikes in general, because most of the parts and everything come from some Asian country. It's going to affect us. Yeah. All right. I think I need to let this truck over here. Let him in there. You don't win if the truck wants to move over, okay? He was trying to get around that bus that you just saw out of my window there. All right, anyways, that's about all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to show you the pizza machine. It's kind of cool. It's a kind of cool machine. They can pump pizzas out left and right. I mean, the dough is already made. I mean, they don't have to do anything other than stretch it. Stretch it, roll it, put it through the sauce machine, put on some cheese and some pepperoni. They're done. They can pump pizzas out left and right. All right, anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. More goodies coming in the future. I'll bring you to as many places as I can. Talk to you guys next time.